The traitor. Oh no, not more traitors. Stop. I'm still mad at Clark. He's just a brown noser though. Oh, who's the traitor? Why do we gotta have a traitor? Blah. Fine. It's Sunday. I feel okay. A little groggy, but otherwise okay. I'm glad Mr. Wiley didn't catch us last night, or else that could have turned out a lot worse. I mean, he did and he didn't. It's early. Susie is still asleep, but I'm too hungry to wait up for her. I take a shower and head to breakfast. As I enter the cafeteria, I do a quick scan to make sure our fearless director isn't here. There are only a few scattered students here, picking at their food sleepily. I don't blame them. Yesterday was a long day. Today's menu, stale cereal. I grab a bowl and head to find a seat to myself when I spot a familiar face nearby. Well, I've got nothing to lose. Talking to my boyfriend's brother couldn't hurt. I sit down across from him, but he barely acknowledges me. Hey Alex, how's your morning going?
Terrible.
Are you coming down with a cold?
No!
That was such a stupid idea.
Well, aren't you a bundle of sunshine? Okay, tell me what's wrong.
Nothing. Like you care.
So something is wrong? Alex, if I didn't care, I wouldn't ask.
Yeah, right. All of Peter's girlfriends hated me. It's the norm.
Really? Why do you think that is?
Because Peter hates me. They were just following his example. That's what brothers do.
He doesn't hate you. He's just your older brother. Stop. He actually does care about you a lot. You both care about each other. So, behave. Peter doesn't hate you.
Yes, he does.
Maybe he acts like he does sometimes. But deep down, I'm sure he loves you.
Do you want to know what I'm angry about?
If you'd like to get it off your chest, I'll listen.
Not fair.
So, I assume you're a freshman? Maybe a junior, but I'm gonna guess freshman. I can't remember if they gave your age. I mean, give yourself a year or two. You're gonna be a lady killer like your brother, but also don't be like your brother. Be better than him. That's my advice to you.
Peter gets all the girls.
That's what has you so upset?
Don't laugh.
Don't tell me. Does Wendy like Peter?
Ugh.
Oh, she got him! Ding, 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 ding.
What? Why would you bring Wendy up? She's just some random chick. She has nothing to do with this.
I think you doth protest too much. If Wendy likes Peter, I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. It's just a passing crush that'll fade away after marching band is over.
I don't know why you're talking about Wendy, because I could care less what that girl does. But say I did like her, hypothetically. Do you really think that's true?
Of course! Wendy's too young for him anyways. Peter will be graduating soon and going on to college, and she'll be left behind. And let's not forget, Peter ain't single. Girl, none of these things matter. We established that when he started his relationship with you. Guess who else is getting left behind when Peter goes to college? Guess who else got Peter when he wasn't single? Oh yeah, you. But sure, live in your fantasy world. I love to see it. I love the Delulu you live in. I give Alex a playful nudge and he dares to smile a bit. Let me give you some advice. Why do you think Wendy fell for Peter in the first place?
All the ladies think he's hot.
Think on it more.
And I guess since he's her section leader, he helps her out a lot and looks after her.
There you have it. Look, Peter's going to be gone next year, but you and Wendy will have 3 more years together. She'll forget about him eventually, but she'll always have you by her side. Just be there for her, and she might notice you one day.
You really think so?
Yes.
I mean, it's not like I like her or anything. This is all hypothetical, remember?
Of course. Hey, there she is now. Why don't you join her for breakfast?
Huh? No way, that's creepy. What would I even say?
Tell her how much fun you had last night and ask her how she's feeling today.
Fine.
He picks up his tray, but not before stuttering out.
Oh, thanks.
Good job, Cadence. Then he goes on his way, leaving me to finish my breakfast in silence. As I do so, I can't help but reflect on what I said to Alex. Peter will be graduating at the end of this school year. I had never given it thought before now because it seemed so far away, but it'll be here before we know it. What then? Most high school relationships don't survive for long once they reach college. Will ours be able to conquer the distance? I guess Peter's not up yet. I'll head back to the room for now and go look for him later. I want to keep a low profile today. Susie, you're up.
Yeah.
You look like something's on your mind.
Actually, there is. Would you mind sitting down? There's something I need to get off my chest.
Susie, if you're the traitor, I swear. I sit on my bed across from hers, feeling a little nervous. Why does she look so serious? Should I be afraid? What is this about?
You and Peter.
Oh boy, here we go.
You already know Peter is my friend.
Yeah?
And he's a good, dependable friend. But he's not without his flaws. He's got a big ego and he's a flirt. Worst of all, he was disloyal to Felicity, one of my best friends.
Felicity wasn't exactly loyal to him, you know. They both flirted with other people in front of each other. But things are different with the two of us.
Let me finish. I won't deny, when I learned you were going out with him, I thought you were blinded by infatuation. I mean, who wouldn't be? Just look at him. As hard as it is for me to admit, I was there once too. But now I see that I was wrong. I can see that Peter does care about you, and that I was wrong to think such things.
Dang. Okay, that actually means something coming from Susie, because I feel Susie's got a pretty level head. And if she's been friends with Peter for a long time, maybe she can see something there that I don't, having only known him for a couple weeks.
Maybe I'm still a little bit bitter about how he hurt me back then. Not that he even did it knowingly or on purpose. He was the great Peter Dong, and I was just a stupid rookie with a one-sided crush.
Aww. So she was acting out on her feelings a bit from back then. I get that. I've been in those shoes before.
But enough about me. I wanted to formally apologize to you. I'm sorry, Cadence.
Oh, Susie. Thank you. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Me too. I guess I should apologize to Peter, too, for threatening him every day of the week. I'm going to eat now.
See you later. She's halfway out the door when she stops and looks back.
One more thing. I was so surprised you didn't get together with Tom.
Tom?
I always thought the two of you were a great match. It's too bad he hasn't been around more lately.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tom. He's got to wait many, many roots. Where has he been?
See you later. Who knows? I'm out.
She leaves before I can get another word in. I hadn't noticed Tom hasn't been around as much lately. Oof. Am I guilty of neglecting my friends in favor of my boyfriend? I don't want to be that kind of friend. I know. Maybe he'd like to have another game night. I'll bring it up later. I stay in my room for a while, just relaxing. I guess I could go out and look for Peter, but I'd rather wait for him to come to me. I doze for a bit, enjoying the soft comfort of my bed. Huh? I get up and go to answer the door. Why'd you scare me with the sudden music? Stop. Don't do that.
Happy 1 week anniversary.
He hands me a single red rose. How did you get that?
I'm a day late, but yesterday was kinda crazy, so I forgot. Here's hoping the people who run the place don't come after me for swiping flowers.
I love it!
Really?
Really? Let me find a place for it. I wish I had a vase to put it in. I'll have to improvise. Oh, here we go! A spare water bottle. I fill it up with water in the bathroom and put the rose inside. Then I set it by the window. Peter observes it with an amused grin.
We're definitely stuck at band camp.
We'll make do with what we have.
I might have to spoil you when we get out of here, to make up for all the crappy stuff I've given you.
It's not crappy. I like it a lot.
A minute ago you said you loved it.
Okay, fine. I hate all of it.
There it is.
I go to give him a playful shove, but he uses the opportunity to wrap an arm around my shoulders and hold me tight. I grin up at him. Want to go hang out somewhere?
The lounge?
That works.
Cool. Let's go. You know...
What?
You're quite the topic of conversation today. Both Alex and Susie came up to me to talk about you.
Oh yeah?
You're very popular.
That reminds me. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Let's sit down first. There aren't many band kids hanging out in the lounge. Looks like the game tables are open for once. Ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. Maybe we can play something later. Is it... I feel really weird that Wiley has been MIA all day so far. After he came and, broke up, you know, our plan. I was expecting him to be on the warpath this morning, but it's been a little quiet. That's all I'll say.
What did you want to talk about?
We take a seat on the couch. I sit close to him and he entwines his arm with mine. Well, I wanted to talk about the future.
Oh, can't say I'm a fan. I like to live in the moment.
I know, but I'm dying to know. Do you have any idea where you want to go to college or what you want to major in? I know before you said you had no idea, but surely you must have some thoughts about it. Peter?
Honestly, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing or where the hell I'm going. My parents want me to be a doctor, but that's not for me. I could never hold someone's life in my hands. I started filling out college applications almost a year ago, but it's not exactly easy when you don't know what you want to specialize in.
I guess today is empathize with the Dong Brothers Day and let them rant a bit. You know what? Just let them talk. Not everything has to be solutionized right away, you know? Think about what you like, or awkwardness has set in. Let's change the subject. Let's continue this conversation. Let's have a real serious conversation. I feel your pain. Or some of it. I'm going to start looking at colleges soon, and I'm not sure what I want to do either.
Well, you've got some time. Maybe it'll hit you.
Maybe, maybe not. It feels like it's too early in our lives to make such a big decision, doesn't it?
You're telling me.
But it has to happen at some point, I suppose. And if things get hard, we'll have each other to lean on. He smiles a bit.
You're right.
You up for losing a game? I nod to the game corner.
Sure. Pick your poison. Just pick something that doesn't require a ton of effort. I'm feeling lazy.
Which of these requires a... These are all kind of... I rate all these as kind of high effort. I don't like foosball because I always get hit in the stomach when I play it. I don't like ping pong because I always get hit in the face when I play it. I'm not bad at air hockey. Maybe is the least amount of effort because you kind of stand there and just reach across with your arm. Ping pong, you have to kind of run back and forth. Foosball is also kind of hectic. So let's try air hockey.
All right, let's do it.
We get on either side of the table and start the game. Back and forth, back and forth.
I almost forgot to ask. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. You?
Perfect.
100%.
I guess the lake idea was a fail. Oh, you know what? What if Mr. Wiley got sick? That would be hilarious. The only person who got sick.
Give it some time. Common cold symptoms can take a little while to appear after infection sets in, so you could be sick and not even know it.
How do you know that, Mr. I don't want to be a doctor?
My dad's a doctor.
Nice. What about your mom? What does she do?
She used to be a nurse. She quit her job after Alex was born.
Oy, big medical family. How cute, a hospital love story.
Score!
Dang it! Peter winds up winning the game. We bum around the lounge a little longer, then grab a late lunch or an early dinner in the cafeteria. My throat starts to feel a bit scratchy while I'm sipping water, but I'm sure it's just my imagination.
What are you going to do after this?
Take another nap, maybe. I'm so tired.
Sounds like a good idea. If you don't sleep for long, maybe we can do something later tonight.
Sure. I was thinking another game night.
That'll make Tom happy. He's been pouting for far too long.
Pouting about what?
Oh, you know, being stuck at band camp. He missed a convention last weekend, and now he's missing out on his last week of freedom to binge on video games.
I should have known. We should help him with that.
Good plan.
We toss out the food on our trays and head back to the lodge.
Don't fall asleep for too long.
I'll try not to. See you later tonight. He flings his arm around me and gives me a squeeze. I feel the butterflies in my stomach go crazy.
Later.
He departs for the boys' wing. It's hard not to fangirl openly about my handsome boyfriend. Girl, I walk calmly inside my room and do it there. Nice. Susie still isn't here. Excellent. He is so perfect! What did I do to deserve him? That perfect smile, and those eyes, and those eyebrows. You know you've got it bad when you're fangirling over eyebrows. I sink into bed, sighing and clutching my raccoon plushie to my chest. The bed sheets feel softer than ever. Even the light filtering in between the blinds looks warmer. Is this what they call love? Whoa, no way, it's only been a week. But still, I've dated a couple guys before this, and it never felt serious. I've never been in a relationship where I felt like this. I hope the feeling lasts for a long time. So you have been in other relationships before. Interesting. I was wondering about that. Okay. You get even less of a pass. For what you've done. I'm sorry, Cadence. This isn't helping your case. I fall asleep with a smile on my face, wrapped in comforting thoughts of Peter. It's dark. Oh no, did I oversleep? I grope for my phone in the dark room. It's 9 p.m. A little later than I'd like, but plenty of time to game a little bit before curfew. And even then, curfew isn't really strict, so... My nose tickles. Shoo! Ugh! Whoa, what is this waterfall of snot? I need a tissue. Maybe I am getting sick? It's still a little too early to tell. I consider staying in instead of heading over to Peter's because I don't want to get anyone else sick if it's true, but the point of getting sick was to spread it to everyone in the first place, so it looks like I'll be going against my instincts. Nice. The outside of Camp Bearpaw looks pretty abandoned. Everyone must be inside the commons or their rooms. Suddenly, a shadow flits across my vision. I spy a dark silhouette outlined against the moonlight. They head in the direction of the woods, glancing around suspiciously as they cross open ground. I stay tucked safely in the shadows of the lodge, unnoticed. The unidentified student disappears among the trees. Could they be the Traitor? If that is who I think it is, then he's up to no good. I decide to follow. Who do you think it is, Cadence? I keep at a distance, careful not to step on a stray twig or a crunchy leaf. I take to ducking behind trees whenever my fellow bandmate looks around, feeling very much like I'm in a stealth game. Only there will be no resetting if I get caught. Where are we? Oh, this is Mr. Wiley's cottage. Suitably ominous. We wind up at Mr. Wiley's cottage, and I couldn't be less surprised. I slip up to the side of the cottage, just around the corner from the front door, and crouch among a trio of trash cans. There's a knock, footsteps, then the door creaks open.
Clark.
What do you want? I hope this isn't another essay on why you should have gotten drum major.
Sir.
No. There's something you should know.
Well, spit it out. I'm sleep deprived.
There is dissent in the ranks.
Dysentery?
No.
Dissent! Unrest!
That snake! He's going to tell Mr. Wiley everything!
Meaning?
Why are you a dick? Clark, what is your... How far is your head up your own buttle? Ugh. I was looking forward to your route, and now I'm just like, I want to punch you in the face so badly. You are the one person that I'm like, he's definitely not the traitor, because he's just a brown-noser, and he just kind of sucks. But, I didn't think you sucked, and were also the traitor. Lord. The only person I can trust is Doug. I'm gonna put that on the record right now. Doug is the only one I trust going forward.
I should have told you as soon as I found out. The section leaders gathered on Friday night to hatch a plan of escape.
Did they? I had my suspicions they wouldn't go quietly. I'll have to think of something to stop it.
Sir.
No, they've already put it into effect. That party we put a stop to at the lake last night was their escape plan. They took to the chilling water in an effort to make themselves sick. It was all in hopes that you would send the band home if enough of them became ill. Sir?
If only the band cared as much as I did. As much as we did.
Yes, I agree, sir. If they did, we could reach greater heights than ever.
I'm not going to let this stand. That I guarantee.
Hi, Demon Raccoon. I wondered why your eyes glowed green in the opening. Now I know. Suddenly, the lid of a trash can flies off and a bundle of gray fur hurtles out. Bandit lands on my head and her sharp little claws prick my scalp. Yeah! Bandit leaps away in fear, darting towards the woods, her refuge. I have no choice but to follow. I scramble to my feet and take off, running faster than I ever have before. Cool air pumps in and out of my lungs, stinging my throat as I gasp. I try to reach the tree line as fast as possible, but I know it doesn't matter. I know they saw me.
There! A spy! Apprehend her at once!
Let her go. This changes nothing.
I'm so peeved. My broccoli is steamed, as Cadence would say. I don't stop running until I reach the safety of my room. And even then, Mr. Wiley's parting words continue to echo in my head. He didn't even care that I overheard them. Because it doesn't matter. I can't do anything to stop him. None of us can. I crawl into bed, heart pounding, throat raw. I stay there the rest of the night until I finally fall asleep. Dang, I would have, gone and talked to people. After that, there ain't no way I'm going back to my cabin to fall asleep. I'm afraid of what tomorrow holds.